Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you, and I have a dope pair of kicks that I want to get into today. Shout out to my good buddy Silent Z. He helps make a lot of these reviews possible. I went for the MANIÉRE Jordan 2s on the MANIÉRE site, as well as I was hoping I would get them through exclusive access on sneakers, but no luck. Even though I had 4 minutes until checkout, with less than a minute left, size 10.5, which is the size I was going for, sold out. And then I put another size in cart. It sold out before I could pay for it, and that happened twice, and then sure enough they were all sold out. But fortunately for us, Silent Z grabbed a pair of them, so thank you, Silent Z, for letting me get a hold of your pair so that we can all take a look at them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these MANIÉRE Jordan 2s. Alright, so just like the other MANIÉRE releases that we've seen, the packaging on this is a masterpiece in and of itself. I love this sleeve that they give us. I saw this on the MANIÉRE 1s. I'd imagine it was on the 3s, but I've never had the 3s, so but I know they did this on the 1, and I'm guessing they did this on the 3 as well. But you kind of just pull out that tab and then slide that sleeve off, and that's a cool touch. A lot like the Fragment Travis Scott Jordan 1 sleeves, but then we've got this nice off-white color, and then Air Jordan branding, and I can't tell if this is black or if it's like a really dark Bordeaux color, but either way it looks dope, cool as can be, real clean. You got the wings that overlap to the sides of the box, and then it's like the flip top lid. Then underneath the lid we've got that picture of Michael Jordan's feet, about 8 feet up in the air, rocking some 2s. And I thought this was cool. This wasn't attached to the shoes. I'll have to ask Silent Z, but it's a real neat looking hang tag, kind of like a keychain, but it's a dark Bordeaux color, and it says MANIÉRE on it in black. But just like with the ones, the packaging is next level. And before I look at the shoes, we'll look at the tag. It reads Air Jordan 2 Retro SP, and the colors are labeled as Sail, Black, and Burgundy Crush. This is a size 9. I think at first he was going for a size 13, and it sold out right away, but he was able to cart a size 9 and check out. And here is my first look, along with you, at the Air Jordan 2 MANIÉRE collaboration. And much like the MANIÉRE Jordan 1, it's got this kind of cracked finish on this tan leather, and I really like the look of it. And I think the shoes just look really high-end. They've got a high-end feel. I notice a lot of things alike, such as them using this really dark Bordeaux color, and also we've got the quilted lining in the shoe, and it has kind of like a silky type feel, and that feels very high-end. It feels very padded. Again, we see the snake skin. I think on the ones they gave us kind of like a snake skin or reptile finish on the swoosh. However, on these, it's on the midsole, and I think that's a real cool look. I really like the way it came out. Hopefully you can see that well. It came with some flat, it looks like they're wax laces, and they look black, but it's got flat black laces in it, and it came with some flat like sail or khaki colored laces, and some flat Bordeaux colored laces. And I like how on the ends of the laces, one says work and one says harder. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's tough for me to tell how the picture is, but I think that's a cool touch. But getting into the review, we see it's got the Jordan 2 tread pattern, and it's just a real nice and clean colorway. The colors of this kind of remind me of the PSG Jordan 4s. Like just this real dark Bordeaux color, and then, you know, some off-white and some black. But it's just a great combination. You see that it spells out Nike at the heel, and we've got this pivot point under the forefoot, and it also has the size listed. You can see 9 right here, and that's very common. I think all 2s have that. We saw that on the Union 2s as well. But just a real nice color, very classic looking, retro looking outsole. And then as we come up, we see that snakeskin finish. I'm hoping that's coming through well on camera, but I really like that. And it's got a neat feel to it. It feels real soft, kind of like a cloth or something, or like a leather over top of it. But I really like the feel and the look of it. And then just up from that, on the heel, we've got an opaque heel counter, and it's kind of translucent. You can see through it a little bit, but it's real foggy looking. And I like the Bordeaux stitching going up through there. Just a nice little accent. And then above that, we've got some Bordeaux. It's like a hard plastic. And then above that, we see the MANIÉRE branding, and that's all like a Bordeaux color. But then coming to the front of the shoe on the mudguard area, we can see that it's this leather with this cracked finish, and it's pretty much exactly like what we had on the 1s. And like I said, I can't speak to what was on the 3s, but this whole upper has this cracked leather that was on the 1s, and I really like that material. I think it's very high-end looking. It's kind of like an off-white or a cream color, but I just think it looks real nice, very high-end, and the shoes came out beautifully in my opinion. But just behind some of these overlays, we see that there's like a Bordeaux color, and that kind of gives it like a border effect. And we see that on both sides of the shoe. And then on the toe box, we see more of this cracked leather, and it's got more of that same cracked finish, but it's got the perforations going all the way around. And then the tongue is also that cracked leather at the base, and at the top, it looks like we've got a Wings logo, and it's kind of like stamped into there, like it's embossed in there or something, or pressed into there, I should say. But it says Jordan, and it's got that Wings logo, and it looks like this piping going around it might be black. If it's Bordeaux, it's very dark, but I think it's black piping going around it. And I think our sock liner, like I mentioned, it's that quilted finish, and it's real silky. But I think that's black as well, if you can see that. I think these are beautiful. If I had to pick between these or the Unions, I got the Union 2s in the rattan colorway, and I really like them both. I feel like this pair just looks way more chic, like way more high-end, and I think this is one that I would wear when I was like dressing up more. But the Union 2s, I think both colorways, I think they're more, you know, relaxed, more, you could wear them with anything. I think these look nice, but I almost think that these kind of have the look of like a dressy sneaker, if that makes sense. But either way, I think they're dope, and I wouldn't mind getting my hands on them. I don't know if they'll get as affordable as what the Unions have, but if they do, I might have to grab a pair. But let me know what you think about them.